Talented Communicator Manual, Chris Brown, 3 things college freshmen should know that no one tells them. Chris Brown.
Thank you for having me here today. Every time I do a speech, I start by reaching out to my social media contacts. So I put it out on Twitter, put it out on Facebook, I put it out on my blog. And so my question was, I'm speaking to high school freshmen about what they need to know going into college. And I thought I'd just give you a few of the responses I got from my social media world. Don't sign up for a credit card from those people in the university center with the free t-shirts. Avoid 8 a.m. classes at all costs.
Yes.
You can tell boys are lying because their lips are moving. Don't leave your room full of your friends without logging out of Facebook first. Go to class. Don't drink and text. If you don't believe me, just check textfromlastnight.com. Your schedule should not revolve around ladies' night, oldies' night, or happy hour. Throwing those water balloons off the dorm roof wasn't such a great idea after all. And finally, stay out of the French Quarter. Okay, so what's the first of the 3 things that I want to tell you that I learned from my social media world? It's the lesson of subjective reality. Everybody's right, but not everybody is right for you. Everybody's going to have an opinion. I'm giving you mine today. You're going to learn more about me through my 3 lessons than you might learn about yourself. So today, if what I say works for you, take it. But if it doesn't, leave it. Find what your reality is for you as you're going into this transition. For me, I wish what someone had told me in my reality, in my subjective reality, I wish that someone had told me that college didn't have to be the most magical time of my life. Because I went in thinking I had done something wrong because I wasn't having the best time ever. Because that was someone else's subjective reality that they told me. And I thought that reality was a fact for me, when really it wasn't. So listen to your own experience as you make this transition. Okay, so that's 1, lesson of subjective reality. 2, the next lesson is change is inevitable. Again, you're going to learn more about me through this example. What I wish someone had told me was, make friends in your year. Because college is like life under a magnifying glass. The change happens so fast. For one reason, because new students come in one year, other students leave the same year. I had a lot of friends who were a lot older than me. 2 years later, they were all gone. And I didn't have any friends. So make friends your year, because change happens so quickly in college. It's going to be the same way in life. Change is inevitable, but it's going to slow down. But even if you're on the 5, 6, or 7-year plan in college, the changes happen fast. So, number 1, find your subjective reality. Number 2, change is inevitable. So don't fight it, accept it. Then lastly, number 3, the 3rd thing I want to leave you with today, this idea that I wish someone had told me that opposite things can be true. Now, they told me opposites attract, I got that. But no one told me that opposite things can be true at the same time. The 2 opposites that I want to leave you with today for my 3rd example is find your passion, search for it, embrace embrace it, but accept your responsibilities and own them. They seem kind of opposite. If my passion is partying and hanging out with my friends, I just want to do that, right? But that doesn't really fit with my 8 a.m. class, or maybe even staying out of the French Quarter. Okay. But both things are true at the same time. By the same token, if all you do is study, 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 and work and work and work, because we do live in a system that promotes achievement, and you never seek your passion, unless your passion happens to be studying calculus, and I happen to be married to a person whose passion was actually that. But unless you're like my wife, where that's your passion, and you get to study all the time anyway, don't lose the opportunity to find the fun things for you in your life. Because that passion, you're going to take that with you long after your college experience. So balance. Number 3, balance your responsibilities. Accept them, own them, but find your passion. Thank you so much for having me here today, and I hope you take something out of my experience, but if not, it's just my subjective reality.